Hello, my name is William Dempsey, and I'm here today from your city's fire department. I want to thank the City Council for giving me time today to talk to each of you about fire prevention. Not just putting out fires, but how we can actually stop them from starting, and how we can work together to make sure our buildings are safer before anyone has to call 911. That means you, your neighbors, and our friends and our families. The first concept that we all need to strongly engage in and wrap our minds around, it's called 3 E's. Education, enforcement, and engineering. Education is about making sure that people understand basic fire safety. Things like keeping exits clear, how to use a space heater safely, knowing how to get out fast if a fire does break out, how to use a fire extinguisher, possibly even something as simple as don't daisy chain or connect multiple extension cords together, because that increases the likelihood of a fire. Now we move on to the second E, which is enforcement, is making sure that buildings meet fire codes. This means inspections, possible citations if needed, and working with owners to fix problems before they become emergencies. And now lastly, the third E, engineering. This is about how we work together prior to a building being built to ensure that they are designed properly. Are there fire-resistant walls? Do they have sprinkler systems? Are the exits placed correctly? Good engineering saves lives every time. It's a simple concept. Let's take care of the problem before it's a problem. How fire code is enforced locally. This is something that we all need to engage in and work together to be a better part and steward of our area. We follow the International Fire Code, or the IFR, and the International Building Code, the IBC, with a few local updates as time moves on and we find discrepancies or things that we can improve on. Our inspectors are certified to enforce those standards, and every new building project has to go through a plan review process prior to being approved, prior to ground being broke. But we don't just need to focus on new construction. We also need to start drawing such a passion towards prior existing buildings. A lot of these older buildings are historical landmarks and things that we value throughout our area. But we need to start making sure that they get regular inspections and that they're up to date to current codes when updates arise. How fire ratings are determined. This is something that not everyone may know, so please listen. If you do know, disregard. So how do we know if a wall or a door can actually hold up to a fire? That's where the fire rating comes in. Materials go through testing by an organization like UL, or Underwriters Laboratories, or even Intertech. They literally will take and build these walls on site, doors, enclosures, etc. Strike a match, burn them down, and see how long they will last. Essentially creating, in laboratory settings, torture tests. Some of the most common tests that we rely on are the ASTM E119, which tests full wall assemblies, the NFPA 252 for fire doors, and the ASTM E85, which tells how fast material might let flames spread across its surface. Now we move into why this matters to inspections. When we're doing inspections, we check for real-world compliance with those ratings that we may not have known. Typically they're on stickers. Whenever you're going into Lowe's or Home Depot to buy these products, look at them, educate yourself, learn more about how you can protect yourself and your family. We also, whenever we're doing these inspections, check firewalls to ensure that there haven't been new cables or new holes drilled that aren't properly sealed that actually insult the integrity of that fire rating. Now, local structural risks. Some of the most concerning structures in our area are the older buildings that I mentioned earlier that haven't been upgraded to modern standards. Common problems include missing or broken fire doors, blocked or non-existent exits, no sprinkler systems, electrical issues from outdated wiring, no fire hydrant within range of a fire truck. Also, why plan review and structural control matters so much. Now, here's where we can really make a difference. The plan review process. When we get a set of blueprints in, we can start looking at them to catch safety issues before a single nail is hammered. This means proper exits, smoke control systems, fire-rated stairwells, sprinkler coverage. All of those things that you want to ensure that you and your family are safe can be built into that building from the ground up, not ever creating a remodeling issue down the road or potentially saving lives. Lastly, in closing, fire prevention isn't always dramatic, but it's some of the most important work that we do. With strong codes, smart designs, and your continued support throughout the community and our city council, we can keep our city safe. Thank you for your time. Again, my name is William Dempsey, and if you ever have any questions about anything in this video, please let me know, and I'll do my best to accommodate and find you the answer as soon as possible.